I forgot my shirt.
Seriously.
I did.
Hey mobsters, this is Shawn. This is Carl from Trigger Mafia. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Go to Facebook, give us that thumbs up. Go to triggermafia.com and join our email list and also Patreon. See you there. All right, I'm super excited. We're literally 2 days away from the studio. Going in tonight to basically set up, do line check, get the drums sounding good, get the guitar amp sounding good. Yeah, we literally start recording in 2 days, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, man, I'm stoked. I'm always happy when I'm creating music or when I'm playing it, so I can't complain. This is the first time in this whole record where I don't have all the lyrics done. Basically, we had everything completely dialed in before we go in, but this time, you know, the bass and drums are really dialed in. The guitar, most of the guitar parts and keyboard parts are dialed in. We're gonna do a little bit of building the guitar solos and keyboard solos while we're in the studio. But yeah, this time around too, I don't have all the lyrics done, so pressure's on a little bit. So what I think what I'm gonna do is as we record, I'm gonna take rough recordings of them and then drive around like this and come up with lyrics. So, but we got all the choruses written. We got the first verse of every. I get lazy. It's like, you know, I get the first verse written and then I don't know what to say for the second verse. So I try to get the guys to help me, but we've all been so busy. Or maybe we'll just do it on the couch while while Tim is our engineer is going to be working on the drums. So we'll see. But I'll keep you posted.
Hey, we're on film again. We're on Betamax. Shooting Betamax. Do it!
When I was a young boy, my daddy told me, don't hold yourself back, 'cause you got to live free.
All right, we did beds last night, which, how would you describe beds? What's the meaning of beds? What does that mean? Because they're not going to know. If you're not a musician or a studio guy, you're not going to know.
The foundation.
Just recording, laying down the drums and bass, basically.
Yeah, so we laid down the drums and bass. Now there's a little editing. This is kind of gets more exciting for Tim and boring for us because we just sit on the couch and we try to tell him bad jokes and then he gets annoyed and kicks us out eventually. Yeah, right now we're just kind of working on some drum parts and stuff, finessing.
Finessing.
Finessing, for sure.
Yeah. Looking at the back of Tim's head.
Yeah, it's a very nice head.
Nice coif.
See, this is our view.
Yeah,
Our view.
I always have to have good back of the head hair, you know?
Yeah,
He
that's
has
right.
lots of product
That's right.
in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Lots of product. Shiny.
Shiny.
Shiny. I would say he's a very shiny guy.
Shiny.
He's very shiny.
Yeah.
Endorsed by Schwarzkopf.
How do you
Yeah.
spell
Products.
shiny in German?
Jeez, that's a good one. I'm not sure how one can say shiny.
So these are the exciting conversations we have in the studio. How do you say shiny in German? But, well, it's because this is Rod Sumpft. He's German. And this is Tim Newhouse. He's German. So they're bonding on a German level is what they're doing right now. So, okay, we're going to get back to work. You know, maybe we'll get some more clips later.
Yeah, get some work done.
All right, see ya. Here we go again. Here we go again. Check this
Fucking
out.
dragging your knuckles.
Telling his stories again. Currently
Knuckle drag.
talking about how he's a monkey or something. There's Tim giving her. He's dialing in the tunes. And we're just pretending we're important. Here on the couch, the studio couch. This is Backyard Barbecue, by the way. A little taste of it. There it is. You can guess what that song's about.
Backyard barbecue.
About world peace. Or maybe getting a piece. Never mind. So, whatever. But, Carl, what are you doing, man? What are you doing back there?
Having a barbecue.
Nice.
Having a barbecue.
How about you, Rod?
I'm listening. I'm intently listening.
Nice. And then there's the master of disaster. There it is. All right, so we're gonna pretend we're going to a backyard barbecue. That's what we're gonna do. So sometimes when we're hanging on, you know, here in the studio and we're just waiting for Tim to sit for here for hours and do whatever he does, we have no idea. As you all know by now, Carl is the best storyteller in the band, but he's also an educator. I always learn lots of stuff from him. He's a great educator. Tell that story. Like, what is the history? Where's the word ragtime come from? I had no idea.
We were talking about labels of music, right?
Yeah.
And ragtime music. Well, ragtime music comes from the old days, back in the Klondike and the cowboy days, where the girls in the brothels and in the saloons, when they're on their ragtime, they go downstairs and dance when they're on their ragtime. So that's why you play your ragtime music.
I had no idea all these years. And my little conservative grandmother, she grew up in that era, right? She was a little kid in that era. And she, man, Grandma, play some ragtime for me. And she's just going away. Little did I know. Now I can't associate.
It's just a total opposite. And upstairs is D'Angelo. They're playing D'Angelo. And downstairs
messing with my mind.
But same with jazz.
Tell me the jazz story. This is good.
Jazz is actually from the word trust me. Look it up.
Ooh, gross.
But back in the day, it was the forbidden new music, and it's a mixture of like a Jewish klezmer music with other types of music that they brought over back in the early 1900s, and it is from that word. It was There's a bunch of other ones, but
we're not going to ask you what that means.
Stay tuned for more trivia.
Stories with Carl. So we're not sure if a lot of people know this, but actually Carl, his ancestors come from down under, right? Is that true?
Yeah, we're Kiwi. I'm a Maori.
Yeah, Maori. And so what is it? You've said this story a few times, like how to not offend, people from the, what do you call it?
Australia or New Zealand.
Okay, this is great. Okay, teach them.
So Aussies don't like to be called Kiwis, a New Zealander, and a New Zealander doesn't like to be called an Aussie.
So what do we do?
Well, to get around that, if you detect an accent, just say, "Are you from down under?"
Oh.
So they'll say, "Yeah, I'm an Aussie." Oh yeah, I'm a Kiwi, or no, I'm from Britain. Oh, hey, sorry.
Then nobody gets hurt.
So there you go.
Nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, are you from down under? And then you can go from there.
This is what we learned from Carl. He's like nonstop. He's like a walking encyclopedia.
And if they say New Zealand, you say, "Oh, Aotearoa," because that's the actual name of New Zealand. Aotearoa.
I love it.
Land of the Great White Cloud.
Tell us more about your ancestors, like with the Maoris or whatever you call them.
Well, they're Maoris are Polynesians, and they are ancestors of Hawaii. Most of the Polynesians in the whole Pacific come from Hawaii.
Interesting. Did not know
where
that.
do the Hawaiians come from? And they do believe from British Columbia.
No way.
From the
So
Haida
full
Gwaii.
circle, buddy. Wow. Full circle. You found your way back home.
I did not know that one. Wow.
Yeah. You found your way back home. Welcome back.
There we go.
There you go. Your ancestors will be
That's
proud.
a long canoe ride.
All right. So this is like to be on the road, whether you're on the couch or in the van. You just nonstop information with this guy. Rod, forget about it. Forget about it. It's really hard. You got to get about 12 beers in him before you get a half a story. But that's okay. Because you know what they say, right? You're as good as your drummer. We rock because of him. So we'll see you next time. What are you doing to my van, dude?
Cleaning it slowly.
Oh, nice. That's a great logo.
It's BC Dust right there.
Love it.
Hey, mobsters! Carl here from Trigger Mafia. Just going through some of my goodies here, some of my best friends, these guys. I've had them for so long. Finally got a place to put them and store them and set them up. I'd like to talk to you about one of my favorite guys. I bought it back in 1982. I was 13 years old. It's an RS-202 Roland strings machine. I was thinking it kind of sounded like a harmonium, some of the ethnic music. Those pump organs, but it's one of my favorite guys. It's an oldie for sure. It's a classic. My Prophet 8 from Dave Smith. Dave Smith invented sequential circuits back in the 70s. He was the first guy to have a polyphonic synthesizer. You could play more than one key, polyphonic, that is programmable with presets. So, Dave Smith. And he hooked up with Tom Oberheim. That's another guy, another guru. And they made wicked synthesizers recently, but they were rivals back in the day. And that's what the Oberheim is what Van Halen used for the iconic jump sound. And so right now...
Wait. Did you just say Van Halen?
I sure did.
Van Halen!
That's our boys. Now, Eddie Van Halen used the Oberheim X for that iconic jump sound. Now, just released today, Behringer released their version of that Oberheim that has the exact same sounds as those Van Halen sounds. So check them out. Behringer, right on. We're going to get one of those guys. Please stay tuned. I'm going to talk more about these old vintage synthesizers, give you a little bit lesson and tell you about how they're made and who they came from. So thanks so much from Trigger Mafia.
forgot my shirt.
Seriously.
I did. Forgot the hat though.
Always got to be a oddball in there. Hey mobsters, this is Shawn. This is Carl from Trigger Mafia. There's a cool hat logo there, a little shameless, but we want you guys, if you really want to help us out and follow us along, go subscribe on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, please go to Facebook and check out our little videos. They're all there, and give us a thumbs up.
And like and share, all that kind of stuff. Please. And go to our email list. It's really easy. Go to triggermafia.com, a window pops up, and you can just sign in your email address, and that's it. You're a part of it. You get access to a bunch of VIP stuff, discounts on merch, updates on what's going on. So yeah, go check us out. We love you.
Thanks, guys.